Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle Pete, another episode of Uncle Pete's podcast. Guys, you know what, man? Nothing hurts more than being betrayed by your own kind. And if there's one thing about South Africa, betrayal within itself is getting worse. And I used to call them clever blacks, now I just call them stupid. So you guys might not know this, for those of you who don't follow me on TikTok. So this young lady here decided she had a lot to say, and this is what she had to say.
So Operation Tutula is doing a march again, and today Bako Braamfontein, they're somewhere in Braamfontein right now. I can see they're walking way. I don't know where they're going right now, but they're currently in Braamfontein. And when they got to, I think Bahitilabudi M10 rank, and then there was a certain spot that they were at, because I was watching the lives, and the SAPS was there. I think a couple of EFF members were also there, and they were forming a nice little circle saying, listen, we're not Operation Tutula, we're not Operation Tutula, you're not going to touch these foreigners. Like, the SAPS was actually protecting these foreigners that Tutula speaks about, because what Tutula is doing is it's against the law. Not only did the president say it, but also a lot of other officials or big people in big positions, like parliament and government, whatever, they said, whatever Tutula is doing is wrong. It's a crime. So now, and I know my question is that, because I'm asking Lemodi live in Sabo, and I think this one lady even blocked me for just asking a question. Tutula, when are you going to Orania? Just for asking them what to Tutula, ni e Orania. And I said Machile, but Orania. This lady blocked me. This other news channel, I think PSA Live or something like that, they even muted me for asking when is Tutula going to Orania? Tutula must go to Orania and go to.
So basically, the video is 4 minutes long. So I decided to respond to her, and this was my response.
So Operation Tutula is doing a march again, and today Bako Braamfontein.
But wait, where are these cockroaches coming from? I'm no longer calling them clever blacks. Because the level of stupidity that these so-called South Africans are showing and their love for foreigners is shocking. Okay, so Sisi, since we are both in pajamas, and you want to talk, and you have questions, and you claim that people blocked you because they couldn't answer your stupid questions, allow me to answer you. The reason why Operation Tutula is not going to Orania, because Oranians are South Africans, you imbecile. Oranians are South Africans, are white South Africans, Afrikaners. Operation Tutula's mission is to stop illegal foreigners from utilizing South African free services. School, hospitals, you name it. Your problem is you're probably still a child living at home, not paying tax, you're probably unemployed, or maybe even dating a foreigner. That's the reason why you can do something stupid like this. You don't understand the burden that illegal foreigners have on taxpayers. You probably don't even understand what tax is. You probably don't even know how tax works. So that's why you can make a video like this. But to answer your question.
So guys, basically I give her a whole explanation, and I answer her. I'll put that video at the end of the show. So she came back, and she decided to comment on the same video. So she had an opinion, and this is what she had to say. Everything this man said is baseless. One, I am 2 times graduate, so I cannot and never be stupid. Okay, Mrs. Graduate. 2, Oranians are foreigners, and that's that. Do your research. Guys, I think we've already spoken about this. We don't need to go over this, right? The only people that want for Oranians to be foreigners are people who are not from South Africa, are people who chased white people from their countries, and now their countries are shit. Because they only have a problem with Oranians when they are trying to insult South Africa. But when they are benefiting from working for them, they don't have a problem with Oranians. This guy, I'm going to have a Jodofina baby, then says my baby daddy is probably a foreigner. I don't even have a child. Okay. 4. What does someone's credit score have to do with anything that is being discussed? You see, the problem with claiming you're educated, even sarcasm, it passes you. You can't see sarcasm, it just passes you. But anyways, he's all over the place. 5. He said, look at our countries, and mentioned Congo, Mozambique, Zimbabwe. So if he from those countries, it's countries. So if he is from those countries, Mrs. 2 times graduate, which would make it a foreigner, right? No. Which will make him a foreigner, right? Me. Fix your English, Mrs. Graduate. Then also says, if we are smarter than South Africa, if we foreigners are here making noise in their country, he is referring to South Africa. Did you get all of this, or you just side notes? I don't engage in conversations with grown people who cannot express themselves in a respectful manner. So maybe come to my side of the streets. So, okay. So I was like, and then she goes, also Dudula is chasing foreigners away from South Africa. And I am saying they must do the same to Oranians. If you don't understand this, also Ingazimi, Manje, Tandiwe. Listen, I was ready to engage with her and go to her side of the streets until I woke up this morning and your video was reported by viewer as branded content and needs to follow our branded content policy. Select continue to mark your post with the proper sponsor information must be resolved by this date. So she went and reported the video and then she blocked me. Account not found. You see, the problem is now, guys, the biggest issues in South Africa, I keep saying it is clever blacks. If you go to the comment section of this girl's video, there are people in their 30s and 40s, grown-ups, supporting the nonsense she's saying. And what is worse, you will find foreigners in that comment section who are legal in South Africa supporting her. You see, guys, I totally understand. I'm a foreigner myself, and I've dated many South African women in high school. After high school, yeah. And I love South African women. I'm single right now, and my literally every date I'm going with is with a South African. So I'm not saying that South Africans shouldn't date foreigners, but you must date a foreigner that stands for the rights of your country and your children. Because remember, these foreigners now are having children with South African women, and those children tomorrow will be the leaders of this country. And I'm going to prove in the next video how they are defending foreigners even while they are members of parliament. South Africans, we need to stop being traitors, because look at the consequences of the betrayal.
This is for patriotic South Africans. Listen, the woman who started the movement March in March, which is about addressing illegal immigration, Ujesita Mangobese, has been fired from her workplace. The reason for her dismissal was that somebody had put a complaint about her, and we know why. Now, as an upcoming radio personality, somebody that wants to occupy certain spaces in radio, I'm shaken, I'm conflicted. However, I joined radio because I'm passionate. I want to contribute into bettering our communities, our society, humanity, but South Africa comes first. While I process what just happened and how to move forward, I need you guys to know that the fight continues. Please follow Ujesita Mangobese updates about March in March. The fight against illegal immigration continues, Abahambe, until we win. Abahambe.
Abahambe until we win Abahambe. And guys, if you go to the comment section of most of these videos, people are saying South Africans are going to get tired and they're going to give up. Guys, foreigners know South Africans. They know eventually. You see, the reason they are arresting these people or they are firing them is because they are trying to weaken them. Guys, the clinics are now clean, eh? I'm going to show you guys in the next couple of videos how other countries are cleaning their countries. South Africa, you cannot tire right now. Your fight is not only against illegal foreigners, it is also against these clever blacks. And worst of all, I'm not going to name the names. You guys know. I'm your boy Uncle P, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
And the reason why Operation Dudula is not going to Orania, because Oranians are South Africans. And Operation Dudu, and nobody said what Operation Dudula is doing is illegal. No. In South Africa, there's a law called citizens arrest. Operation Dudula is enforcing the laws that the president and those people that you claim are saying Operation Dudula is doing illegal things are protecting. Remember, Operation Dudula and March for March are fighting for your future, your children's future. Then again, you're probably going to have a big-headed Jolofina baby. That's the reason why you are defending these foreigners. Guys, listen, I'm a foreigner myself. I'm from Angola. I totally understand that, unfortunately, here in South Africa, no matter where you go, there's a foreigner. You look left foreigner, you look right foreigner, be it white, colored, whatever. There's always a foreigner somewhere. And a lot of the businesses and opportunities have been harvested by foreigners. And speaking foul about foreigners and using your face to do so may hinder you from opportunities. But guys, what opportunities are you getting from those Nigerians in Sunnyside, in Bree Streets, selling stolen cell phones? Oh yes, you like buying stolen cell phones and laptops because you can't afford to get a cell phone on credit because you've effed up your credit score. So you're gonna go buy a stolen one. Guys, listen. These minute benefits that you are benefiting from illegal foreigners, like them being your helpers and you're paying them 1.5, 2.5, 3,000 rand, will carry greater consequences in the future for your children. You want to see an example of the consequences? Just look at our countries. Look at Congo, look at Mozambique, look at Nigeria, look at Zimbabwe, look at Angola, look at our countries as an example. Why? If we are so smart, if we are smarter than South Africa, if we foreigners, we are greater than South Africa, why did we not fix our countries? We had independence before you guys. If we are more educated than South Africans, why did we not know that getting rid of the white man was going to leave our countries the way it is? South Africa had the intelligence and the ability to be able to negotiate with their oppressors, and now they're in a position to even overtake the oppressors, and we are here busy making noise in their country. And then you have fellow South Africans who want to defend foreigners, illegal ones, not just foreigners, illegal ones. Sissy, travel, go to these countries that you are defending. Go and go see what is happening there, and look at what they are doing in South Africa while you are defending them. Masiba.